everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Philadelphia, Smokin'.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up. Here we go.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
They're taking too many punches. Hands up.
The Brown Bombers just punching here. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
See some more head movement.
Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. The Brown Bombers' defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Solid hook. Hits him in the mug with the right. Well timed by Smokin'. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
The Brown Bombers' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good block by Smokin'. Smokin's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
The Brown Bombers feeling the sting of that big uppercut. That right hand over the top lands flush. Smokin's absorbing a hook. Not able to land the headshot. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
A sharp hook to the head by the Brown Bomber. Brings the hook that time.
Move your head.
The Brown Bomber's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
This round comes to an end here. Joe Tessitore sitting ringside as always with Teddy Atlas. Love coming to this fight venue. We always have a great time when we come to town, with the exception of having to pay the bill for our entire crew on the night before when they take us out to a steak dinner.
Yeah, you know, they remind me of fighters a little bit. You know, the fighters that we see that have every once in a while, very short arms. You know,
They do.
These guys,
They don't have the reach.
No,
they
they
can't
don't.
reach for the wallet.
No, they don't. And I tell you, they would be great on the inside. Really great. I wish I could put them on the inside in the kitchen where I didn't have to take care of them at the table, but great guys.
Defense failed him, but now here's some offense by Smokin'. Solid left hand to the head. grabbing onto his opponent. Right to the body. Good defensive skill. The Brown Bombers being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is.
Bombs away by Smokin.
Put him away!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Not much action as he just ties up. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well-placed double jab. That's a gut-buster counter shot. What an intense hook landed by the Brown Bomber. There's that overhand right. Off target with that hook. The Brown Bombers cranked by an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
Now look at him. He does not look. Look at that. Look at the torque and power from that uppercut in Florida.
He snapped that shoulder forward the way you're supposed to do it.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
The Brown Bombers left, working well that time. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now, he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Smokin's in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. Right to the belt line. Precision work with the left hand by Smokin. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Brown Bomber. Right hand downstairs. Showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunch. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four, five.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Targeting a left hand down low. On the mark, the counter punch by Smokin.
Doing great.
Smokin's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Smokin. Carries that punch away. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Smokin, stunned and staggered. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level. Big shot comes crashing home. How is this going to go on? Once again he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
It's over. The fight is over. The Brown Bombers corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Brown Bombers.
It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Tortured mind, and my blade is sharp. A bad combination in the dark. If I kill a man,
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
His adversary, fighting out of San Diego, Hound Dog.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. The Brown Bombers banged by a left hand. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number one, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
Protecting his head well with his guard. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
The Brown Bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Halfway through this round here. Zoning in with the overhand left. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone. And now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Hound Dog. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right?
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be batted, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers left landing well. What a forceful hook by Hound Dog. Big left hand. What a big shot. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Good flush shot upstairs. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Halfway through round number 2. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hound Dog. The Brown Bombers' defense is paying off now. He missed that uppercut. And he ties up on the inside. Hound Dog's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? And here he goes again with the clinching. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Brown Bombers bang to the noggin. A well-placed left hand up top. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Hound Dog. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Hound Dog's opponent has to be conscious of the uppercut. I mean, it's been a consistent weapon of choice.
Well, it's the right weapon on the inside because he's splitting the guard. It's right there for him, and he's hitting him with the floor. What I mean by that is he's actually using the ground. He's grounded, he's got his feet down, he bends his knees, and all the power is coming from below.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. And now a well-placed hook to the head. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You drop. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Hound Dog's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool.
Come on, kid.
That hook was well off the mark. Nice strike after catching one by the Brown Bomber. Good block there by Hound Dog. There's another left hand from him. Good flush shot upstairs. Hound Dog's looking like the one thing you don't want your fighter to be, Teddy, and that is careless.
Yeah, well, first of all, when you throw a jab, you throw it like you're testing hot water. Bang, you get it back just as fast as you throw it out. He's throwing it slow right now, and that's where the carelessness comes in. Something's going to come over that slow jab.
Not able to land the uppercut. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Able to land with the right.
Protect yourself.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Hound Dog's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Solid right by Hound Dog. Hound Dog's punch didn't come close. Nice, solid left hand scored by Hound Dog. Body shot lands. It was the right. Doubling up that jab. It serves him well to the body. Good way to protect the midsection. Off the target by Hound Dog. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Brown Bomber. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And this round comes to an end.
Create more power, okay? Flip the punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Don't look for just the punch, okay? Use your speed.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there.
The Brown Bombers put more action into these first 3 rounds than we've seen in most 12-round fights. Your scorecard at the start of round number 4. Remember, they've traded knockdowns. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And he's using that information, that experience very well. He understands where he could be vulnerable, but he understands also where he has to exploit the weaknesses of his opponent.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Hound Dog's nailed by a huge hook. A huge left he just scored with. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Big shot he just scored with. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. It's over. This fight is over. Hound Dog's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Hound Dog.
The Brown Bombers' evening ends early. A knockout victim here.
He was just not able to get back up.
Alongside. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my...
Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Professional.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Right to the head with that right. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Little head hunting with the left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Resourceful jab by the professional. Bomber's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Halfway through round number 1, the professionals getting back to basics. A good solid jab. Oh, a good right hand by the professional. The professionals left now getting into the mix. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. To the head he goes with a left hand. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching it hammer and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
The Brown Bomber's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. A barrage of punches now. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. Last 10 seconds. The Brown Bomber's right hand scores well that time. Good shot there with that left. End of round 1. The Brown Bomber's first few moments in this fight are going to make his corner just cringe. Time after time, he is getting hit by long-range headshots.
Well, they got to remind him, hey, you became a boxer. If you wanted to be a catcher, you should have went to the Yankees and tried out over there.
This is a wipe-up. You're winning this fight. Estás ganando. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're looking good. Keep it up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Fine looking right hand by the professional. Wow, is he defensively sound. He missed with that headshot. Able to land the jab. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Right to the body. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. The professionals doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Scores up top with a left. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A battering hook by the Brown Bomber. Halfway through this round, the professional's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. The Brown Bombers feeling the effects now of that hook. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. How about that left hand? He scores with the jab. The professional's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. The Brown, big shot there. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. continue on, beating the count. And clicks of the tongue. Did you see that? How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. And we come to the end of round number 2. The Brown Bombers got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time, okay?
The professional's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by the professional. The professional's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give it back.
Oh! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
He just missed that shot up top. Good return fire that time.
Keep your hands up.
The professional's able to avoid that punch. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
You're not focusing.
Solid left hand to the head. The professional's throwing a lot of punches, but he's also creating a lot of room for his opponent.
Yeah, he is, and he's also walking.
Solid shot, the left hand came in. The Brown Bombers just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Unable to connect by the professional. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head more, side to side.
You don't need that, throw that away.
How you doing? You okay? I need you to use your feet. Move around the ring. You got that? Okay, let's go.
The professionals pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
The professionals jammed by an uppercut. Here's a moment here as you see the step back. Oh, and a big right, and bang, and away he goes. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Keep going.
Zones in on that overhand right. In the clinch. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. The ground bombers throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang.
Big shot. The right came clean.
Keep moving, keep moving. Move your head.
Right to the belt line. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Went to the body there. What a solid left by the Brown Bomber. Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Able to get rid of that one. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
And the kind of round where a judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs. But sometimes even more telling was the disposition and the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm. If they show panic, then, of course, a fighter absorbs that.
The Brown Bombers' work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it, Joe. One is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart in there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. He needs to shorten them up a little.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Oh, what an exchange! Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The Brown Bombers clinching a lot, Teddy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, you got to wonder if the referee's going to start coming in there, give him a few warnings right now. But he's got to get himself together. That's what he's trying to do. And then hopefully he can find a way to get on the offense. Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Look at this. The Brown Bombers smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the Professional.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. The Professional's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.